Welcome to today's Full Body Mobility Vinyasa Flow. Please begin at the back of your mat, sitting on your heels. Bring your hands into prayer at the chest, close your eyes, and let's begin by taking some deep, slow breaths. On your next inhale, extend both arms up and back, expanding your chest forward and gently releasing your head back, taking a gentle back bend. Exhale, release, coming to child's pose. Arms extended and slowly release your forehead to the mat. Coming back to the breath. Through the nose, let's fill and empty our lungs. Nice and slow. Feel how your body rises and falls with every in and exhale. Option here to gently rock from side to side, moving a little deeper into your hips if that feels good for you. On your next inhale, draw your right arm back behind you so it's to the side of your body. Through the left arm, reach towards the right side of the yoga mat and then relax back into the stretch. Use the breath here to open through the upper back. Inhale to the fullest capacity, opening the body as best you can from the inside out. Let's hold this for 2 more deep breaths. And on your next exhale, let's step both of your hands back to center. Draw yourself back to those heels, extend your arms, and exhale to cactus arms, drawing those elbows down. Extend and inhale. And exhale back to child's pose, preparing to make our way into the same stretch on the other side. On your next exhale, pull your left arm back to the side of your body, draw across towards the left side through the right arm, and again settle into this stretch, using deep expansive inhales to open the body from the inside out. On your next inhale, bring your left arm back up and let's move our way back to child's pose. Roll through the body as you come back to those heels. Sweep your arms on an inhale, fill your lungs and taking a gentle back bend. And exhale, release, keeping your hands in prayer. Slowly bring them back down to the chest as you straighten out through your spine. Lifting yourself up onto your toes and then sitting back on your heels. Holding this for a couple of rounds of breath as we stretch the underside of our feet. Core engaged for stability and balance. Inhale, sweep those arms up, taking a gentle back bend, and exhale. Let's interlace the hands behind the back and extend the arms. Continue to push forward through the chest, opening your thoracic area as you breathe deeply. And let's release. Extend both arms as you release your feet. As you come back down, open through the knees. Drop your right hand to the side of your body and sweep back through the left arm. Continue this movement through one side to the next, going at your own pace, but just be really mindful to open your body as much as you can as you move into each twist. As you sweep the body from left to right, match your breathing. Inhale as you extend back and exhale as you contract and move your way into the other side. Inhale as you lift both arms back, taking another gentle back bend, and exhale to cactus arms. Draw those elbows down and inhale, extend. Bringing both hands down and stepping them out towards the front of your mat, moving your way into a wide knee child's pose. Release your weight back into those hips and turn your head to the left side. Close your eyes. We're going to have half the stretch with our head to the left, and then the other half of the stretch will turn our head to the right. It's okay to modify poses in such a way as long as you keep the balance. Now turn your head to the right. Make sure whatever you do on one side is equally repeated on the other. Let's prepare ourselves to move out of this pose and into the next. So begin to step your hands towards you, moving your way back into the hips and returning to a seated position. Drop your hands down behind you and open out through the hips. Push your hips forward and allow your head to gently drop back, pushing out through the front body as much as you can. And release, returning to a seated position. Bring your knees together and move your way forward onto the mat, coming into tabletop foundation. Inhale as you drop the belly, chest forward, in cow. And you guessed it, exhale and move to cat. Continue with your cat-cows for a few more rounds of deep breath. Move at your own pace, matching your physical movements to your in and exhale. Encourage as much flexibility through your spine when doing this as your body will allow. Return the spine to a neutral position, engage your core and extend your left leg back behind you. Hold for a breath and then step that right foot up between the hands, moving the body into low lunge. Inhale, extend up through the upper body. Exhale, cactus arms as you draw your elbows down. Inhale to extend. Exhale, drop your fingertips down on top of your shoulders and turn from left to right. This movement should be coming from the core, so make sure that your core is tightly engaged. And release, extend both arms up, taking a little step in towards the body through the left foot, and then tilt your pelvic bowl forwards, releasing your head forwards. You should feel here an acute stretch through your left IT band, which is an amazing stretch for runners or anyone who does intense cardio. Also hikers, walkers, this stretch is just fantastic. Also a great stretch for anyone suffering with sciatica. So let's release, extend that back leg and lift to high lunge. Let's take one expansive inhale as we reach back and exhale, bring those hands down. Moving through your chaturanga, you can keep that left leg elevated, zipping the body back together as you come down and move into upward facing dog. And exhale, pushing back to downward facing dog. Neck relaxed, facial muscles relaxed. Begin to walk out your dog, lifting and lowering one heel and then the other. Now we're going to lift both heels and swivel them across towards the left side, releasing all your body weight into those hips as well. Another beautiful stretch for the hips and legs. And let's inhale as we bring those heels up and swivel them all the way over and across towards the right side. Allow your weight to release into the stretch. Close your eyes. Just focus on your breathing. Let's bring those heels up, back to center and down. Taking a moment to apply pressure into those heels, and then let's roll the body all the way out and back into tabletop foundation. So let's go through the same sequence on the other side. Extend your right leg back this time. Inhale and exhale. Let's step that right foot up and in between the hands, lifting to low lunge. Inhale, sweep those arms up towards the sky. Exhale, draw those elbows down, cactus arms. And inhale, extend. Take a little step in towards the body through that right foot. Place your hands on that knee, tilting your pelvic bowl forwards and releasing forwards through the upper body too. Moving back into that IT band for a few rounds of deep breath. On your next inhale, extend both arms up and release the stretch, bringing your hands down. You may want to step that front foot forward a little bit and extend that back leg off the floor and come into high lunge. Deep breath in as you extend up and maybe even take a gentle back bend. And exhale, release, drop those hands down, extend that right leg back, elevate it if you wish, and move through your chaturanga. Zip the body back together as you inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale, push back into those hips, taking downward facing dog. Hold and breathe here in your downward facing dog. So you want to apply pressure out through the floor, moving that strength into the hips. And then from the hips, you want to draw down through the heels, engaging and pulling upward through the kneecaps. Through the neck, you want to be fully relaxed. Inhale as you lift your left leg to three-legged dog, stacking the hips, pushing out through your right hip, remaining stable through the upper body and shoulders. As we move from here and into a side plank, lifting the left arm and connecting the legs together. Lift your hips, engage your core. Lifting your left knee up and then gently lowering that left foot to the inner right leg, moving into a tree pose variation. We're just here for a breath and then keeping form. Bring that left knee up and in between the hands, moving into pigeon pose. Before we go into full pigeon, let's take a mermaid. Taking your right heel and gently pumping that foot towards the glute. If you have any knee trouble or this feels like enough, stay here. Or you can attempt to join me for a full mermaid. With your left hand, pull your right foot closer, bringing your foot to the inner right elbow. And to finish, draw back on that left arm and connect your fingertips. This pose is quite advanced, so don't push yourself further than where you're at today. Taking whichever variation works best for you. Expand through your chest as you inhale, filling your lungs. And exhale, release. Bring both hands down in front of you. Inhale as you extend both arms, and then exhale as you release into pigeon pose. Resting your forehead on your hands and relaxing the whole body. Close your eyes and continue to breathe deep and slow. On your next inhalation, bring your hands down beneath your shoulder blades, extend your arms. Bring your left leg back on an elevation and zip the body back together with chaturanga, inhaling to upward facing dog and exhale to downward facing dog. Lift your right leg, inhale to three-legged dog. Stacking your hips as you allow that leg to fall back. Pull down through your right shoulder and try to keep your shoulders balanced and in alignment. Let's all take one inhale together, and on that exhale, transition to side plank. Core engaged, holding your side plank. Again, taking a deep breath in here. And exhale. Lift your hips and drive that right knee up towards the sky. Pull that knee in just for a breath and then move into tree pose. Taking one deep breath in here. And on that exhale, let's release, dropping that right hand down. maintaining form through the lower body as you bring your right knee in between your hands. Once you're into pigeon pose through the lower body, we can prepare to move into our mermaid if you wish. Taking that right ankle and again gently pulsing that foot towards the glute. Moving our way into a full mermaid on this side if you wish. If you did it on the other side, you can try. The two sides of our body are never the same, so you may find that one side is easier than the other. If you found your way into a full mermaid, just take a couple of deep breaths here. Now gently release, bringing both hands down in front of you. Gently release that left leg. We're going to move into a full pigeon now. So facing the front, let's begin on a deep inhale and exhale, release, forward fold. Resting your forehead down on your hands and closing your eyes. Coming back to the breath, deep, slow breathing, filling and emptying your lungs with every in and exhale. On your next inhale, bring both hands down beneath your shoulder blades, extend your arms, step your right leg back, option to keep it elevated and move through your chaturanga. Exhale as you come down, inhale as you zip the body back together, upward facing dog, and exhale, pushing back to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift your left leg to three-legged dog. Exhale as you step that left foot up to the front and inhale to high lunge. Let's take a deep inhale here, filling our lungs. And exhale, straighten out through that front leg. Option to take your arms behind the back and move into pyramid. Another option is to bring your hands down to the ground for support. Work to release your body on top of that front extended leg. Relax your neck and close your eyes. Allow the weight of your body to be the driving force of this stretch. On your next inhale, bend into your front left leg. Lift yourself back up to high lunge, taking some deep and expansive breaths. Now gently keep your palms together as you drop them down to the heart. Press your weight down into your left heel. Lift your right leg, hold and extend, engage your core. And then release, coming into half moon and dropping your left fingertips down. Right arm extended up towards the sky, right leg straight back behind you. Body engaged and hold. And release, dropping that right foot down beside the left. Moving into forward fold, taking each opposite elbow if it feels good for you. Lean your weight back into those heels. Option here to go even deeper and slide your hands underneath each foot. Relax and release here. Allow the breath to decompress. Relax your neck and make sure that your face is also nice and relaxed. On your next inhale, bring those fingertips down and extend your arms to halfway lengthen. And exhale, jump back to high plank, moving through your chaturanga, meeting back in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to three-legged dog. Exhale, step that foot up to the front and lift a high lunge. Inhale as you reach up towards the sky, and exhale, prepare to move into your pyramid pose. Extending your front right leg and collapsing your body down onto your extended right leg. Neck released, facial muscles relaxed, and also your jaw nice and relaxed. Close your eyes and enjoy a gentle round of deep breath. On your next inhalation, bend into your front right knee. And as you do, bring your body up and let's move into high lunge. Take a deep expansive inhale here and reach up towards the sky. Exhale, lowering the hands in prayer to the heart. Release your body weight into that front heel and release the back leg. Bring your left leg up and hold, core tightly engaged. To release, let's bring those right fingertips down, extend that left leg back and left arm lifted towards the sky. Core engaged, hold and breathe. On your next exhale, you can gently drop that left foot down beside the right and move your way into a forward fold, resting your hands and arms in any way that feels comfortable with you. Release your neck, decompress your spine, close your eyes, relax your face and jaw, and just bring your focus to the breathing, filling and emptying your lungs with every in and exhale. Now let's bring those fingertips down beneath your shoulder blades and hop your feet apart so you can make your way into a yogic squat. Toes pointed out with heels slightly in, and release your weight back into those heels. Hands in prayer at the heart. We're going to hold and breathe for a couple more breaths. Now gently lower your bum to the floor, extending your arms in front of you for balance. Bring your knees together. Let's decompress the spine with a nice big hug. Bring your chest to your knees and embrace the legs. Rest your forehead down on top of the knees as well. Now let's release and find our way into a boat pose. Keep your legs at a bend or fully extend if you wish. Let's hold our boat pose for a couple more breaths. And release. Bring your knees into the chest and then release down to the floor. Lowering yourself down to the mat as slowly and gently as you can. Bring your knees into the chest and gently rock from side to side. Keeping the soles of your feet together, gently lower the feet, allowing your knees to open either side and coming into reclined butterfly pose. Close your eyes here, gently tuck your chin just slightly in and bring your hands down to your lower belly. Let's slow the breath down here and deepen the breath, gifting our bodies a quiet moment just to integrate all of the work we've just done. On your next inhale, lift your left knee and then your right into the chest, lower abdomen engaged, embracing both knees into the chest and transitioning from here to happy baby, taking the outer sides of both feet, drawing those knees down to the ground. Make sure that your lower back is firmly pressed down to the mat as well. And let's release, bringing both legs down. We're going to take one final pose before we finish our practice. Let's come into a fish pose, raising our bodies up on our elbows, keeping your chest elevated and opening even further through deep breath as you relax your head backwards. The head should not be touching the ground, only the elbows. Hold and breathe for a few more rounds. Well done, guys, you made it. Draw your chin into the chest, straighten out the whole spine, and then lower to the floor. Here in our Shavasana, arms by our side, palms open. Close your eyes. Allow yourself here to drift on the gentle rhythm of your in and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me. It is truly such an honor that you choose to practice with me. If you enjoyed the class, subscribe now. I release multiple classes through the week, so hit that bell notification icon and join me on the mat for next time. Wishing you a beautiful day. Namaste.